success. So at this point, it's a good point to check all your connections. Make sure that you plugged in the actuator, the plug at the bottom. You've got the two hooks. You've got your window guide screwed back down into place, and then you've laid your vapor barrier back down. So I heated up the rubber tar a little bit, and then just pressed it back into place, and it's already adhered down really solidly, which is fantastic. It's facing the smooth side towards the door, the cable side towards the inward side, because this is what hooks into that interior door handle. So you want to make sure it's just in the correct orientation. There's no other way to plug it in, but if you twisted the cable really badly or did something strange, when you hooked it back up and it's facing the wrong direction, that could be a problem. So just make sure that this is facing the right direction. It's fed through this little slot in the vapor barrier right here at the top, and everything is sealed back up. Now, this is the point where you could test your door lock, which I think is a good idea, to make sure that there isn't anything else you need to do. Because nothing else there's no other problems about firing the car up right now with your door card off. I mean, the speakers are unplugged, and that's really the only thing. Your airbag is still connected. I didn't unplug it. I didn't do anything like that. I didn't feel like I needed to. I didn't need to peel the vapor barrier back that far. So I'm going to go get my keys, and then we will fire this up and make sure that the new door actuator works. Okay, success. So the lock pin now goes up and down, which is fantastic and really good news. So now we just need to fit the door card back on. Now, some of this is going to be, I'm going to lift the door card, and it's going to be a little hard to see, but I'll point it out here.